zusammen.
Yeah. Hallo zusammen. Today we're gonna find out what the guys in Metallica might have composed or written if they were Germans. Why? Well, because I like heavy music, and this channel is about learning the German language and culture. A bit better, at least. So let's go for it. If Metallica were German, their band name would probably be spelled Metallica, with a K, because Germans often prefer to use a K where similar English terms contain a C. They would also rather be known as Metallica, which especially affects the pronunciation of the vokal, the vowel A. Metallica. Metallica. If Metallica were German, their Sänger and guitarist James Hetfield would be known as Jakob Hetfeld, for Jakob being the German version of James and das Feld meaning the field.
Yeah!
If Metallica were German, it would be Kirche Hammett, who'd be known for his guitar solos and his extensive use of the wah pedal. Now, Kirk as a first name and Hammett as a last name don't really have German equivalents. Kirk relates to church in the UK and Scotland, and that's why his Germanized Vorname, the first name, could be Kirche, even though that doesn't exist as a real first name in Germany. No. Hammett also seems to originate from Great Britain, and I couldn't really find a proper German equivalent for this one. If you know one, well, tell me in the comments. If Metallica were German, Lars Ulrich would actually have a slightly German name already, since he's originally from Denmark, Dänemark, which is the most northern direct Nachbar, neighbor of Deutschland, Germany. And there are a few linguistic similarities in both Danish and German. We Germans wouldn't say Lars, but Lars. And Ulrich wouldn't sound as if it ended in a K, Ulrich. Ulrich is, or rather was, a pretty common first name for boys in Germany a few decades ago. Lars plays das Schlagzeug, the drums. Okay, some people would say he tries to, but you know, I'm personally not that gemein. If Metallica were German, their bassist Robert Trujillo would be named Robert Trujillo. Robert or Robert stays the same, it's just the pronunciation that differs a bit. And Trujillo is a Nachname, a surname or a family name of Spanish origin. If Metallica were German, their musical genre would be known as Metall, das Metall, metal, or, which is one of my favorite Germanized versions in this video, Prügelmetall, thrash metal, for verprügeln or verdreschen being German forms of to thrash. Oh boy. If Metallica were German, they might have called their most popular and well-known songs slightly differently. For instance, Nichts anderes ist wichtig. Betritt den Sandmann, which is a serious attack on our beloved German Sandmann on TV. Hey! Well, I guess that is traurig aber wahr. Meister der Puppen. Ausblenden zu schwarz. Kraftstoff. Der Tag, der niemals kommt. Which actually would make a pretty cool James Bond movie title, don't you think? Motte in die Flamme. And one of my favorite tracks from the latest album, Hardwired to Self-Destruct, Spuck den Knochen aus. Spit out the bone. Sounds as if I'm talking to a doggy. Yeah. Talking about albums. If Metallica were German, they might have called their albums differently. Töte sie alle, from 1983. Reite den Blitz, 1984. Meister der Puppen, 1986. Und Gerechtigkeit für alle, 1988. Metallica, also known as Das Schwarze Album, 1991. Laden, from 1996. Nachladen, 1997. Their Coveralbum Garage Verbindung or Garage Einarbeitung 1998, Sankt Ärger 2003, Tod magnetisch 2008, and their most recent album as of 2018, which I've already mentioned, Fest verdrahtet, sich selbst zu zerstören. 2016. I hope you've enjoyed this video about a hypothetical German version of Metallica. Which musicians or bands should I tackle next? Tell me your suggestions in the comments. And if you want to do me a favor, share this video if you've enjoyed it. Thanks for doing that in advance and thanks for watching. I'm your Vlog Dave. Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal.